to this.
I cannot wait for people to listen to this because, like, the germs, like
Did
let's say germs. Hey God!
the germs.
Oh my God,
The
gemstones.
germs. Sup, people? What's happening?
Hi, guys.
Welcome to the Shrine Podcast.
Welcome.
It's a very sunny Sunday evening
It's always sunny.
in Lagos, where we are recording from. My name is Akindare, and with me on the show today is...
My name is Jemima.
Why'd you pause that time?
Because you just aired me expeditiously.
That is always...
I was cracking it, like trying to make it banter. It's always sunny. You just went on with,
Ma
it's sunny,
bino.
whatever.
I was just getting on with the
Whatever
show,
thing.
you know?
Yeah. I wanted to say it's Akindare here. It's Jemima. It's Jemima here, and you guys are welcome to another episode of the Shrine Podcast.
Yes, sir. As you all know, the Shrine Podcast is the podcast where we try to create a safe space to talk about pop culture, lifestyle, music, technology from our lens as young Nigerians living in Nigeria. In summary, this podcast is bands with a hint, a side
drop
of seriousness. Yeah, Benny.
Yep.
So, what's on our menu today? Actually, before we get there, how are you?
Hey, you're always so eager to get into what the menu is.
Action man, me forget.
I'm okay.
How was your week?
Week was okay. Not too much craziness. We bless the Lord for smaller miracles. It's not every time that you get to, have that kind of, just chilled week. So, I mean, there was work, but it was just pretty chilled.
Yeah.
And my week was good. Weekend has been a little bit somehow, but, we'll put through. How was yours?
Amen. Mine was alright. Usual Nigerian stress and things like that. Work was busy as usual. It's like this year is like every time I talk about work, it's just work is busy.
Now you busy pass.
I swear, it's crazy.
Somebody said recently, I read something. I was listening to somebody, he's a life coach and whatever, and he was talking about how people would just keep working and all of that. They didn't take care of their bodies. And then he made a line. I say he made a line. Shit. He said something that was particularly interesting to me, and he was like, busy is overrated. Balance between what you do in your work and like your personal life, as like, getting yourself healthy in the personal, way is that's it. It's not like every time people are always saying, I'm busy, I was working till late, but busy is overrated, because even this busy self, when you busy, you do the work, they will still pay you. Okay, I'll mute my mic now.
Well, if you have any thoughts on work-life balance and how overrated busy is, please feel free to send us an email or reach out to Jemima, send her a DM.
Why just me? You don't want them to tell you why they think busy is overrated?
No, they shouldn't. That's not my convert. That's
not your concern.
That's your cross.
Do you think busy is overrated?
I don't know. What do we have to talk about today on this show? I don't know. My stress brain.
Okay. Moving on. So yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, try to achieve some balance in your life. Work.
No, it's not even about the balance. I'm just talking about busy.
Ends.
Just like, is it overrated? Like, people just say busy. I'm busy.
I mean, I feel like you can look at it two ways. On one hand, you can be actually busy doing shit.
Yeah.
Maybe changing the world. And on the other hand, it's people that think or believe that they are busy. So you're busy doing something, but you're not necessarily moving the needle.
Yeah, it's not like what you're doing is not moving anything from point A to point B.
I think that is overrated.
Okay.
But like, if somebody's doing like meaningful work and like maybe his company can see it affecting their balances or something, or is affecting social good in some way or whatever, please be busy on behalf of all of us.
That's nice. That was good. Thanks for sharing. You didn't want to share that before. Now, wow.
Guys, I'm on my second cup of wine.
Guys, today we're going to be talking about the not so subtle art of real estate in Lagos.
Yes, sir.
The not so subtle
art of real estate in Lagos.
In Lagos.
Basically,
in Lagos.
Yeah, and we
Lagos,
also
Nigeria.
have. What is happening?
You're about to say we have. I'm jiving you up for I'm giving you background ginger.
Can you even see what I go through in this place? Can you even see what I go through?
What do we have?
Anyway, to dissect this thing with us, we have a very, very special guest today with us in the house. This man is a man of many talents. This man that I'm telling you, oh my God, such a hardworking, genuine, legit, honest man.
Yeah.
You understand? This is a very good person to have in your corner. And joining us on the show today is none other than the one, the only. Oh, say your name.
DodoKunle.
Agent DodoKunle.
Look at you just say
DodoKunle. Oh, Elagimo.
I get 2x4. I get 2x4 inside that place.
Yeah. It's your boy, real estate agent DodoKunle. It's nice to be here today.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, when we're thinking about what to talk about in terms of like real estate, apartments and whatever, I've gone through a couple of things, regarding to like getting a good place and stuff like that. And I was like, who's going to be a great person? Because you've been working in that space for quite a while, and you've worked in different, I would say, regions in Lagos, right? Maybe prominent regions, or like regions that people are familiar with. So you do have like some kind of insight, or like we could discuss this with you, and maybe people can get like something they would necessarily not hear on the street, or something nobody would necessarily tell them, or whatever, and that's why we're like, let's have this discussion with you today.
You know what? Like, why doesn't the agent DodoKunle tell us, just give us a brief overview of what he does?
Yeah. So what do you do?
Okay. I do real estate service and consultancy. In one word, I help people get good apartments. I advise them on the kind of location they can get in proximity to work, sereneness of the environment, when you talk about security, light, this is Lagos. What you need is good road, good light, and secured place. If you have that, I think your life would be balanced. Yeah, just like, because basically you can't be living in Mushin and be working in VI. You go with your suit and tie to VI, you feel cool
inside
and fresh.
Boss.
But when you come back to Mushin,
you don't roll your sleeve up.
You know what it is. So yeah, basically, aside from being a real estate agent, I like the fact that Akindari said legit and honest. The truth is that my honesty go at a question.
They put you for trouble, ba.
That's the truth. They put me for trouble because we get coconut head. We know they like hear word. If I tell them the truth, they know they like accept them. Is a thing to want a Banana Island house and you have a Butemeta budget.
I'm screaming
for it. You get, so I would be honest. I'll be honest with you. If you want Banana Island, you need to work towards Banana Island budget. If you want a Butemeta, you need to work towards a Butemeta's budget. If you want Ikorodu, you need to work towards.
So
Ikorodu.
essentially, there's like something for you. But you have to go with the one that your pocket. Don't be wanting Banana Island when your pocket is saying Anapaja.
The truth is that there's house for everybody in Lagos. So where your pocket deep reach, now you go use carrier. And another thing is that I've had a couple of clients that they don't mind a particular area. No matter what you tell them, it's that area they want. If you like, maybe old house, maybe new house,
right?
They will collect them, but in space of few months, you go say they go too sharp up. It will come be like Banana Island. So that one save the day you get. So the thing is that whatever works for you. And I tell people, I hardly convince clients, because if I'm convincing you, it'll be like I pressure you to come collect house from my hand. So I'll just tell you what it is, and I'll let you know it is what it is. Do you. If you is good for you, do you. If what I'm saying is good for you, then do me. You understand? So
right. So that's the advisory part of it. Like, it's not just about getting the
phrasing.
Do me, I do you. Quite a lot of doings going around in there.
Wait a minute. That's very interesting. In the past year, I have also been involved in
real estate,
in house hunting.
Oh, okay.
In Lagos,
on the consumer end, right?
I think for our audience,
right,
and kind of people like within our age group, right, like a lot of us are in that stage where we say like we are moving out of our parents' house,
right,
or we are just starting to live on our own for the first time, right? And so, because a lot of people, you know, every time we hang out on Clubhouse, on Twitter, you hear all these stories of house hunting, and they'll tell you that you see this picture, but when you reach there, it's a whole other thing, and all these things, but before we get into all the nitty gritty, right? Like I was just thinking, like just like a top high level type thing, right? Like based on Kunle's experience now, like,
right.
If somebody's just entering,
DodoKunle.
even if okay, sorry.
You need to add this trademark.
Yes, I'll fix up. Let's assume now that somebody is coming into Lagos for the first time. Yes.
Yeah.
JJC.
Say if you don't feel wise for anywhere, you don't feel wise for Lagos. Kiss Daniel said that.
Yes. So I wanted to add the year, but I forgot.
Yeah, yes.
But if you this person that is just coming into Lagos, you can only tell them 3 things. Okay, Wale, I want to look for a house, right? Let's assume that which
No,
let's assume that
context,
I want to give you a little bit. Let's assume that they work. Okay, let's say there are 2 people. One person works on the island, one person works on the mainland. That mainland, let's say like Ikeja. Island, let's say VI, right? The 2 of them now, they just land Lagos. They are fresh off the bus. They want to rent house.
Or the
and
plane.
The 2 of them, they both earn 150K per month.
Oh, Sanoba.
You can only tell them 3 things. Bere, just 3 things that they need to know before they go out into the world of
And start
Lagos
searching.
house hunting. What will you tell them?
Firstly, I'll tell them location, proximity for your work. You came to work in Lagos, so first thing, proximity. If you that is working in VI, if you are earning 150K monthly, you can stay on the island, but island different from island. You know, say island, we get different type of island. Ikoyi Day, old money, continuous money.
Yeah. Is that's like the Dolphin Estate side, right?
Yeah, the Dolphin Estate, the Glover Road, the Lugard, Cameroon, and other side, you know.
Yeah.
And we have VI. The old money and foreign money. Now dollars. If you go VI, you only see people they spend naira. Rich people, I've seen them.
Really?
They spend dollars. Yes, dollars.
Oh, wow.
You now see Lekki, new money, modern money, loud money. Loud money. It's another place. But you now see Aja by force money.
Crying.
That one is by force money.
Yo.
I want stay island. Shit. That's that about that. But the honest truth is, if you are earning 150, I'm talking about the island guy now that works in VI.
Right.
If you are earning 150, I will advise you stay on the mainland.
Okay.
There are locations close to the island on the mainland, which is Central Lagos, Yaba, Surulere, Bagada, and all. I can advise you to stay in Surulere because you only have like 2 bridges to cross. You get so, and with that you can do a mini flat. When I say mini flat, is because a lot of people they'll tell you, I need a room and parlor self-contained, and I'll be like, how can a room and parlor be a self-contained? You have a space in the parlor, you have a space in the room. It's not self anymore. You can be 2.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
But when it's just a room self-contained, I know you are talking of your room, your kitchen, and
in
your
one place.
And your own space alone. But if it's a room and a parlor, it's called mini flats. So a lot of clients should know that now. Yeah, I can advise the person to get a mini flat because I'm not a planner, but I can plan your life in how you live in your house. with your salary.
It's what you do now.
Yeah, it's what I do because, of course, as a man, you need to be saving.
Yeah.
So with 150, I know what you can save for a year to get a mini
get
flat.
it
You understand?
Okay.
So I would advise a mini flat. But if you are this person that you don't really want much space, of course, you can do a self-con. Island houses are expensive. I tell people, when you want island, know that you are going for premium. If you want premium, you pay for premium. You understand? So for the island, for the VI guy, I will advise you stay in Surulere first, at least for your first 2 years. So you go know as they go. You can't be wise on the island. No street life for them.
Well, island where they spend dollars.
You get you can't be wise there because there you pay service charge, and you hardly see Kabiru on the street selling what you want.
Right.
You go to malls, you go to supermarkets. They sell coke here on the mainland 100 naira. I don't think they sell it 100 naira in some part of island.
No,
you
they
get
do not.
You stay in some estate that there is no shops inside the estate. You have to go outside of the estate. You
Voila
use
for
shuttle
you
to
if
go
you
out.
don't have car.
So
Okay, God.
you go, before you know, you don't spend all your salary finish. So boy, when you are on the mainland, Yabasira is in front of you. You can just buy Coke, buy Pepsi, buy Gala, buy food, buy everything is within you. You can manage yourself. Market day on the island, market. You go shop right too. That's their market. You know what it is. So I would advise the person, get into Surulere, start up your life. You can save more, stay 2 years. After 2 years, if you feel you need to elevate, you can now go to the island. But you see, for that other GJC that his work is in Ikeja. Maybe I've not told you anything. You people, I've said island, new money, blah blah money.
What is Ikeja?
But let me tell you, Ikeja is legendary money. You get?
Yo!
It's legendary money. Let me now tell you one thing. Island is serene, it's fine, I get. But island is nowhere close to Ikeja. In quotes, GRA Ikeja, the island of baby. Do you understand? Maybe Banana Island can raw food can come close to it. Ikeja have 2 marketing strategy. Airport. You get? And the government secretariat. Expatriates that comes to do business, None of them want to stay on the island. They want to stay in Ikeja. They want to stay where they hear wow. In the next 5 minutes, they're in the airport. They don't japa. You get? Because you can't be living in island and there is a problem in Nigeria and you want to fly out. Before you reach airport, they go down, put you down. Something might have happened. So they make that thing a major something for them that, okay. So that is why Ikeja is really, really legendary. Is right from scratch. The moment the airport has been in Ikeja has been highly expensive. Okay, let me say you can get a 5-bedroom duplex with BQ, and let me not call the big part of the island. Let me say like Chevron. You can get for like 80 million, 75 million, depending on the luxury of the house.
Okay.
But in Ikeja, 150 for the lowest.
Wow.
Yeah. 150.
And it's going to be an old house.
And it's going, trust me, it's going to be an old house or renovated house. Do you understand? Even if they must have put the building down to bring in up a new house, the house beside it is
it's
a brown
still
roof pan. Do you understand? But Ikeja is highly priced. Highly priced. I've been in this business for roughly 6 years now.
Okay.
Okay, let me say 6 years, but I've been on my own for roughly 3 years now.
Okay.
Doing my stuff myself. So I don't expose. I don't go out. I didn't know of this for Ikeja before. Not until when I got to start operating in some part of Ikeja. Then I found out Ikeja no be by game on you.
Wow.
It's your family name that speaks for you. That is how Ikeja and Ikoyi looks like. Do you get? You can't just be Chukwu Emeka Inamdi or
from Okoko Michael
or Abayomi from say you just hit, you can't live for. And let me tell you one thing I figured, I don't know if I'm drifting out of my discussion, but let me tell you something. There are some part of Ikeja, if you like, be a millionaire, they won't give you house if your family name is not the legendary names, the Awolowos.
Oh wow.
Do you understand? There are some part of Ikeja, it's not by your money, it's by your family name as well.
The influence your family has.
The influence your family have. you will see in this place. So that is why you see place like MITV, LTV, all those people, they are in Ikeja. Because if you look, they are one of the oldest stations. And if you look at people that have it, then they have money. They are still there. Forget Silverbird is on the island.
Yeah.
Forget Silverbird is on the island. If it was not Ben Bruce that owns Silverbird, I don't think the owner of Silverbird can just acquire large property as that in Ikeja. Before you can acquire large property in Ikeja, you must be from a family that you have served, you know. You must have done politics.
Yeah, you've contributed something to this country or whatever. Either you've looted or
you understand. But you can't just be one Mike Johnson that just came back from America with a lot of dollars. And you maybe they born you for abroad, you don't get citizenship for there. Come say you want buy house for Ikeja. No, it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work.
So let's go back to the guy of Ikeja that wants to work in Ikeja. So the thing is that kind of person, I would advise him, there are two places you can get your property. Is either you get in Yaba or you get in Surulere, or you get in all this Omole, Magodo, Egbeda, Bagada. Those places are close to Ikeja. But let me speak for where I operate. I only do Surulere and Island and some part of Ikeja.
Okay.
So if that person can stay in Surulere, I will advise the person stays in a place where you know is central, because you are going to Ikeja. Another thing is that the traffic for Ikeja is more horrible than the one going to the island.
To the island, yeah.
Because when you are going to the island, trust me, you see fine cars, you see a lot. You might be comfortable in, but Ikeja, the yellow buses, what they will use your eyes and see. You understand? So Surulere is still best bet for both Ikeja man and VI man. But the man in Ikeja, I can tell you that he will spend more. Because on the island you can still fly bike, you know.
Right.
In Ikeja you can't fly bike. There's no bike in Ikeja. It has been like that even before they banned bike. Because
in some part
of Ikeja, because if you are working in Ikeja, that means you should be working somewhere GRA and Alausa area. Those places you won't use keke or bike. Do you understand? So you actually spend more on traffic and you stay inside the hold up for as long as you can. Do you understand? So basically Surulere is best for both of them. Surulere is best for both of them. And another thing I will now tell them is security. You don't know anybody in Lagos State. You just came in, you know. So you should know the kind of area you want to
go
take.
to. Yeah.
It's a gated area that when you are sleeping at night, you know that the gate is locked. There are some parts they don't have gates. There are some parts they have gates. Once it's 10 o'clock, they lock their gates. Before you can have access in, you have to be residential. If you are visitors, you will call.
You have to call. They will give you a pass.
So security is good.
Key.
And Lagos, water.
No, but there's something you didn't mention for those two people.
Yeah.
So they can get, so the one on the island can get a mini flat, right?
Yes.
And the one in Ikeja can also get a mini flat.
So
what does that amount to in terms of cost?
Well, from 500 upward.
Okay.
Yeah, from 500 upward. But you know, some people, they might be coming from a place where they need like they have POP and all of that, and they feel that's the standard I want to keep. If you want to keep that standard, from like 650, 600. Funny enough, in the past 3 years, houses were still affordable. But now in Lagos, because of the whole COVID and the rising dollar and everything, house owners have taken that opportunities, you know. And again, I won't say they've taken that opportunity. Materials are expensive in the market.
So it's just the reality,
because,
right?
It's just the reality. Because me too, I go to market for some clients, you know, and when I get there, when I see price of what they are selling, I'll be like, hey, wait, not true. This was not what we bought in the past 4 years, you know. That is why if you see now new houses, 2-bedroom now, they'll be telling you 1 million. In Surulere, not central part self. Not the central part of Surulere, like the other parts that are just close to the central part. We hear 1 million. Something someone rents for 600 in the past 3-4 years is now 1 million. That's how crazy it is. Do you understand? So I will still advise that they go for mini flats, because from 500 you can get mini flats. If you are earning 150, you can save 500 in a year.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be a big deal for you in the space of 7-8 months or 6 months. You know, it shouldn't be a big deal. Like
yeah,
I
you're
said,
about to talk about
water issue, on the island. If I'm on the island, or you want to, as a client, you want to get a house on the island, and they tell you, oh, the rent is 2 million, the agency is 10%, legal is 10%, caution fee is 10%, and they end it at that, I would advise you don't take that house.
Somebody's lying
but
somewhere.
a lot of people take it too. But like I say, I'm very honest. I'll tell you, don't take the house. You know why? Because there is nowhere on the island you tell me they have good water. Their water is beach water, salty water, brown, green, So you need to treat your water, basically. Wow. So if you are not living in a serviced apartment where they treat their water, it means you are going to have water issue. You can't be staying in a fine house and your water is bad. It means it will spoil your toilet sitters, your bathtub, the tiles, to make them dirty. So what are we now living on the island for, So basically, I'll tell you, if you want to stay on the island, be able to afford the island, because it's premium. Treating of water and all of that is premium for them. So you need to pay premium. So if you can pay all of that, if they tell you there's service charge, all well and good, then you can settle in for that. But any house they tell you it is self-serviced. Do you know what self-service is? It means you'll be the one to provide water treatment for yourself, pumping of the water and all of that. So, and I don't know, we are not producing all of these materials in Nigeria.
Is that why people usually like, because sometimes, like when I used to work in Lake, I used to see all these water tankers going to go and
yes, they sell water. Yeah, exactly. They sell water. Those are for the people that they are not living in a serviced apartment.
They are doing self-service.
They are doing self-service, so you need to buy water.
Wow.
And penny wise, pound foolish. You spend heavily for the first time to treat your water, but continuously you won't spend heavily. But you spend little money to buy water, but calculate it in a year, my brother.
Yeah,
it's almost like the same money.
It's a lot.
Spend is a lot. By the time you factor the money for every day buying of water, every 2 days, or every week to a year, it becomes the money you can use to service your water treatment and all of that. So whatever suits your clients, the client can go for it. And aside that, I've talked about security, yeah. I've talked about good water, good lights, and proximity to work. Those are the basic things. There is nowhere anybody can live. There is the place they call DodoKunle. There are rich people there that don't want to live because they want to stay in DodoKunle. There's a place they call Apapa. Apapa now, I happen to be born and brought up in Apapa and some part of Estac. Apapa, then when I was young, I see the Lebanese people, white people, a lot of them are there when Apapa was still making sense. But the moment MPA was sold and privatized and everybody started doing anyhow, containers are much more than the cars. So in Apapa now, you hardly see people living there unless you work in Apapa and you decide to live in Apapa. Do you understand? A lot of residentials have left. And Apapa, in real estate, it doesn't depreciate, it appreciates, but the world is revolving, and it shows that something can happen
and the area can depreciate.
That is Apapa.
Because I used to remember like Apapa, like even from like colonial times, used to be like these very highbrow
areas. You see white people, rich people there.
But like now,
no. It's Ibadan people. Now them food there where they drive trailer. No offense to Ibadan people, sha. But then now them plenty there where they drive trailer. So the whole thing it's just messed up. So where they are taking like rent of 500 in Apapa before, trust me, now they'll take 150 with I beg.
Wow.
They will even beg you to come and take house there for 150, 200 because
that's interesting.
Who wants to stay there? So what is selling in Apapa is hotel. You see people demolish their house to build hotels. For people that works in ports and all these tanker drivers, they make the hotels affordable. So you see the tanker driver now, they are not sleeping in their trailer, they are under of it. Now they are staying inside the hotel. You see hotel in fact in one street you can see like 6 hotels in one street, and they all have their customers. Don't be saying one place no food, the other one food. They all have their customers.
I just want to say that like everything that Kunle has been talking about, you're talking about so many things, and he's only talking about Lagos. Like I only we never even go.
I never extend
anywhere. I was like, bro,
if you are in Abuja and you want to connect me.
So people that are listening, man, like
I'm available for the connect.
For the foreign audience that always think, Africa is a country. Like this is we're in Nigeria and we've only been talking about Lagos,
Ibadan,
and there are so many complexities that we've not even got into. And we can talk about Ibadan, but before we talk about Ibadan, we've spoken about like someone that just come into Lagos, someone that you've kind of given us an idea of just overview of what it takes to get
a place,
an apartment in Lagos. Mm-hmm. So, and I want to flip it from the person that's looking for the apartment to you.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So you now, you are essentially a sort of intermediary between the owner of the house or of the property and the person that wants to stay in the property.
Yes,
right?
I am the middleman.
Yeah. So how does that, like, what is that like for you? What does that take? Like, what goes into doing your job essentially?
Okay, let me tell you, it's not easy. Sometimes I praise myself. Honestly, sometimes I praise myself. Sometimes reality, true. Sometimes I see deals and I look at myself in the mirror and I say, Kunle, now you do this thing. I'll be like, do now you seal this deal.
Humble brag on them.
The thing is that I wish the money for the house is coming to us.
And people seem to always think.
Now let me give people an idea of what agent is. Let me give you people an idea. It is not the agent that goes with all the money. Landlord will set his house rent. Now let me put it this way. Mr. Lagbaja builds his house. And Mr. Lagbaja says my house is 2 million naira. Mr. Lagbaja now contacts Mr. Dodo, which is me, and say, Mr. Dodo, you are an agent. This is my house. I'm giving it out for 200 million naira. Get me clients for it. I'm not in the right position to tell Mr. Lagbaja that no, put it at 1 million or no, put it at 2.5. I am not. I won't do that. So now Mr. Lagbaja has said his house is 2 million. I, as an agent, I will get a client. If the rent is 2 million, the agency fee by standard is 10%. The legal fee, which is agreement, is 10%.
10% of the rent, Abi.
Agency is same as commission. Legal is same as agreement. 10% each for both. Now, if I bring a client that takes a 2 million naira house, automatically you feel I have 200,000 naira, which is 10% of 2 million. Automatically you feel I have 200,000 naira. There are some agents that get that, but those are the Jide Taiwos, the Diaz, the Jude and Judes, the Tendus properties. You understand?
The big boys.
Not yes. No.
What did you say? Messi, Lambo Homes. Lambo Homes.
Off your mic.
Lambo Homes.
They are just starting, no matter what. But connection is good. So the thing is, now Mr. Lagbaja has given me Dodo the house. Dodo does not have direct clients. Dodo, we market it in 1 week time. Dodo have not seen anybody. So as a sharp guy that I am, I'll now say, okay, let me market this property to other agents. I will now send it to at least 10 or 15 agents, depending on how many is on the group chat. I'll send it to them. Then different agents will send it to another different agent. Dodo will send it to Lukman. Lukman will send it to Sake. Sake will send it to Simon. Simon will now get a client. Meaning Dodo is involved, Lukman is involved, Sake is involved, Simon is involved. Now we are 4 of us.
So instead of 200,
instead of Dodo getting the 200, he's splitting it with 4 agents. Now another thing I need you to understand, I don't think it's a secret anymore. A lot of people know this. If you are in Lagos, we know ourselves. landlords, we know ourselves. Landlords, they collect agency fee. It's not new in Lagos State. So that 200,000 might not even be going to you in full.
Is it Nigeria if there's no illegal corruption?
Landlord can decide I want to take 2.5% or 5% of it.
Of the agency fee.
Of the agency fee. So you get that. Okay.
So the landlord is the owner of the house and they put the house at 2 million.
Yes.
But they can still decide that they want to get 2.5% of that rent that they
exactly.
put out.
Yes.
Now that's demonic behavior.
Well, we have plenty demonic people in Lagos. That's why Lagos weather is not accurate. You can't forecast it. Okay, so that's it. So sometimes it boils down to long chains of agents.
Yeah. Sharing
the money. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now there are some situations, there are some instances that Mr. Dodo might get his
200K.
his own 200K in the fact that he has a direct client. Now I've done well, good, but I can tell you it's just 5 out of 1,000
agents
that gets this kind of
the
deal.
Full
unless
agency fee.
All the agents wants to lie to you.
Wow.
It doesn't take just one agent to get a client. You share it to other of your agents, other agents will share it to other agents, like that. You understand? So now, I will now be like, with the agents, we brought clients that paid. Now the rent is 2 million. There's what we call caution fee. They will take 100,000 or 200,000. There's what we call legal fee. They will take 200,000. All these things are going to the landlord in particular. Now, I have brought someone that brought cash of 2.8 million naira on the spot. Now me bring agent, middleman, bring person wey bring 2.8 million naira. Someone the landlord can not find on his own. But the landlord is the one taking the highest money because now in house, which is reasonable, we get. But then I look at myself that I got someone that can pay this money. That means no person will get millions. Do you understand? So I beat my chest and say, yeah, I'm doing well. Sometimes not everything are rosy. You can go 2 months. Sapa, you know what they call Sapa? Sapa go cash.
Wait, for
that means they will go blow you for 2 months.
Go blow you for 2 months. You know, go see house.
So for those 2 months, what do? You just keep searching for clients?
I just keep searching for clients, but me, I know they put all my egg in one basket.
Oh shit! Energy.
We are talking about real estate here, but I on the side do some other things, you know. So that one is just to, because our work is from hand to mouth. You understand? So, like I said, I'll get someone that brings 2.8 million. Get another. Okay, on the island, I can do a deal of 3.5 million, 5 million, 4 million. Doesn't mean I am the one getting the millions.
Yeah.
It is the landlord, but I am the one bringing those people. So I'll be like, yeah, I've delivered. I got this person to pay 4 million. I got this person to pay 2 million. I got this person to pay 3 million. So sometimes I look at myself that I'm doing well. Do you understand? And my strategy of work, I think it works for me so well. And well, I thank God for giving me that sense. It's not everybody that have it.
Yes, sir.
That's why
yes, sir.
You see the likes of the Jide Taiwos, the Ankos, and the Tendus and all of that. They still come to people like us to help them in getting clients. Now, those people, they have the connection. We might not have, but now we dey streets. You understand? And now we dey streets, now in they see things. Who just they sit down for house. God don't do them for them. You get God go do them for us too. So basically, it's not easy. It's not easy being middleman. It's not easy getting a client, convincing them to get a place, because some clients, you go show them 10 house, they no go still take. You go come, they look like waiting they happen.
Yeah.
So
speaking of
easy.
that, like what are some of the like weirdest clients that give us like 2 stories?
I'm sure he's going to have somebody that
give us one.
I think
somebody has banana island.
I've said it in the beginning.
But
I've said it in the beginning. Okay, I have a platform. Okay, let me put it this way. I think I'm selling myself out, but I'll just put it for, you know, you how do Davido say this thing? You guys
By lifting others. Besides, we are not even that popular yet.
Make I just put.
People never know us like that.
Make I put this one through. It's like this. People will go to Google and go and type Lekki Phase 1 house rent. You go to Google to take you to Property Pro, housing, real estate.ng, blah blah blah, GG, whatever. I don't use any of those sites. It's the best strategy for me. Let me tell you why. On Property Pro, you see different agents. Some does not even put their name there. It's only phone number that will be there. No image, no pictures. Just the property pictures and the brief that is there. And they'll put a phone number. You don't know who you are talking to. You don't know who you want to call. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know who you are going to meet for inspection. Property Pro is a good site, but people have used it for 419. You get, in the sense that one agent will just put a house that is not existing there and say there's a house. Just
as we thought things on the internet.
Just to draw your own attention to them, and they'll start showing you something else, and they just want to take money from you and all of that. So I decided to use my own social media platform to do this. My own social media platform, a little bit of my life is there. A lot of people know I like Dodo.
Hence the name DodoKunle.
Yeah, that's
which is also tattooed on his arm, by the way.
So, and again, my face.
I mean, he's laughing. He's like, huh? As he heard that tattoo part, he's like, what?
I have DodoKunle tattooed. I have Dodo tattooed on my body.
He has a portrait of plantain hanging in his house. Like, he's obsessed with plantain.
Yeah, so
legit.
So we'll come to that, Sha. We'll come to that. So I put it on my social media platform where my normal regular, a little bit of my normal regular life is there. You know my face is there, my voice is there, my video is there, my everything is there, my contact is there. So when I started using it, a lot of people can relate with me because they already know who they are dealing with. They know the face, they know where it stays. Because of course, randomly I must have tweeted that I stay in Surulere. And of course, you know I stay in Surulere. So it gives them a little bit of peace that, okay, this is the person we are dealing with. We can call him directly and find out that, oh yeah, he's the one. You can WhatsApp me and see my picture there. I know that he's the one. So a lot of my clients are comfortable with me, and I make them comfortable with me too, because the moment I meet you, if you are the high class client, I go high class with you. You understand? And if you are the Dagbana Shoko client, we Dagbana Shoko ourselves. Do you understand?
But what of the crazy clients?
Yeah, the crazy clients. No. Now let me tell you about the crazy clients. I'll see people come to my DM. Listen properly. People will come to my DM. Hey, Agent DodoKunle, good morning. I'm sure you're having a good day. How are you? I need an apartment. Courtesy, they don't greet me. I greet them back. I'll say, yeah, I'm doing well. You too, blah, blah, blah. So what kind of apartment do you need? Then they will start typing their preference. Serene environment, good light, security, POP, spacious room, wardrobe, kitchen, blah, blah. They will list everything. You'll not be like, yeah, this person is making sense. This person knows what is good. Want. They know what they want. You'll not be like, yeah, I can get that for you. So, which area are you looking like at? They will now be like, Lekki, this, that. I'll be like, okay, good. We're in Lekki. They will say Lekki Phase 1. And I'll be like, oh, good. And in my mind, I'll be like, clients don't show, money don't show. And I'll now ask,
what's your budget?
How do you know? And I will ask professionally, what's your budget? And someone will tell me for a 2-bedroom, his budget is 600,000. So the vibe will just die at that moment. Do you get?
Because
600,000. I will now read. Once I see 600,000, I'll now go to the beginning of the chat again and read. Maybe there was a place that something went wrong that I suppose don't know. Say this person don't know what they do. But I'll still check it. Everything is accurate. Budget 600,000.
But do you think that's because like people just don't know like within they saw? Okay. Like people. Okay. I feel like people tend to like have these conceptions that like, oh, we 2 bed, 600K, I should get
tell you, my brother.
Do you think it's like information?
I tell you, my brother. Before I think say they no know waiting they sup, but the truth is that they know waiting they sup. They know where. Now, if you want a house in Lekki Phase 1, it means you must have heard of Lekki Phase 1.
Yeah.
You must have someone or seen someone that lived there. You must have gone there. And I can tell you, I was in Lekki Phase 1 today and Ikoyi. I can categorically tell you that maybe the Toyota Camrys I saw are Uber. Do you understand? Benz is pure water in those areas. So you have gone there before. They see Benz, they see range, they see.
And you think
say
600 they pay for that house.
I think some of maybe just want to whine you.
They whine me, they whine me. No be only one. See, they whine my kidney. They will not tell me 600K. I go come be like 600K for security house. I be proper apartment. I'll not be like 600K. No, I'll not be polite because sometimes I don't know how to reply. But God don't give me wisdom. I don't sabi reply them. I'll be polite with them that okay, 600K is a good money, it's a good budget. But the truth is that 600K can't work
in Lekki Phase
1.
And if it's going to work in Lekki Phase 1, it's not this 2-bedroom with
can't work.
all the bells
can't work
and
in Lekki Phase 1. Can't work on the island for 2-bed. But I would say it can work in Lekki Phase 1, so that you can start thinking of other areas on the island. Then they'll now be like, okay, how much is visible for Lekki Phase 1? I will now be like, starting point, there are 2 different type of houses on the island. There is basic house and there is luxurious house. If you want standard,
this discrimination.
If you want standard houses, if you want a 2-bed in Lekki Phase 1, anywhere off Admiralty Way,
I'm scared.
if you want standard,
I'm scared
with iron hands,
I'm scared.
do you understand? 3.5 million.
Oh, Sanoboa.
I'm sorry, what?
For a year.
As in for 2-bedroom.
Wait. Is it service?
5 million serviced apartment.
Okay.
Yeah.
God
Okay.
damn.
The rent might be 3 million. Then the service charge could be 500. So yearly, you're paying 3.5. Those are for standard. If you want basic,
okay, standard.
if you want the
Premium
basic ones, maybe 2 million.
Miato.
Maybe
It's
2
a
million.
whole
Potato.
Maybe 2 million. It will now shock you. Some 2.5 are still basic too. But from 3 million, 3.5.
So if you are looking at luxury,
yeah. When
5
we are talking
million.
about
At
luxury,
least.
now
Just have like 5 million.
this is what luxury is. They are using sparkling Italian or Spanish tiles. The ones that are sparkling.
Let me just ask you this question. You had mentioned before that like on the island water is bad. So this luxury, is their water bad too?
No.
Okay.
Luxury apartments, their water are not bad. And they have water 247. The toilet sitters are curvy. Figure 8, figure 6. Not just the round, regular ones. You get? The flushes, the top flush, the WC, the showers.
all those things are like
All those
different.
things are the bathtub.
Yeah.
The what do they call it? There's something that looks like this incubator.
The jacuzzi.
The jacuzzi and all of that, you know. It go dey the house. The parlor, the POP won't just be there. There will be design and lights,
chandeliers, all those things.
chandeliers and all of that. You get the rails for the staircase, silver, sparkling, gold. You know, you are going to see that this is why this is called luxury. You will see it with your eyes. But the basic ones is just 4-corner house, parlor 4-corner, room 4-corner, kitchen 4-corner, everywhere 4-corner. They'll just put normal cream, off-white tiles there. Those are the basic ones. The toilet is
the
like
luxury
regular
ones now.
toilet you've seen. Yeah.
Like how much?
That's what I'm saying. The basic or the luxury ones?
Luxury.
The luxury ones, yeah, from 3.5, 2 bed.
God damn.
Do you understand? Lekki Phase 1, not and never chop. Now they live there.
So in a to kind of summarize a bit.
So all this, Let me go back. Sorry. So all this crazy client that I'm telling you about is 600 for Lekki Phase 1. Even 600, Aja, you never see better 2 bed.
You understand? So all those kind of people, I'll just tell them. But when I tell them, they will now tell me something. But I have a friend living in Lekki Phase 1. He's paying 1 million. Those people annoys me. You come with a 600k budget, but you have a friend that is paying 1 million.
Why did you not come with a 1 million budget?
I will now be like, okay, it's fine. The agents that got that 2-bed for your clients for your friend for 1 million, please give me his number. We are all agents. We do business together. Let him be getting me for 1 million, so I'll be bringing clients for him.
You'll be bringing clients for him.
Or you can tell your friend to link you up with him. Let him get you a 600k house. Since you know someone that have it, then why come to me? And on my page on a daily, I post at least 4, 5, 6 houses. Have you ever seen me post 600 in Lekki Phase 1? Even for self-content. BQ, have you ever seen me post 600? To say I don dey post am regularly now, you go say, okay, he dey get am, make I go meet am, follow am talk. But I no dey get am. So why are you now meeting me? So those are the crazy ones. And they will still be stubborn about it. Do you understand?
No man, Nigerians always feel entitled to everything.
There are some, they will have good budgets. You start showing them good house, they will now be like, I don't like the staircase. They'll be like, I don't like the house next to the house. They're like, I don't like the window. So it's because of the window you don't take the house. Because of the staircase you don't take the house. You will show them houses. They will shall have one thing to talk about. Now later I go figure out, say, they no get the money. Do you understand? So I like when you want premium, you come with a premium budget. Me too, as an agent, I look like Sofaedo. People that know me knows me for that. I look like Sofaed. If you don't have a good budget, I'll tell you, no be by force. You can get another agent that can sort it out for you. But
come with the right budget.
I know they do. And when you come with the right budget, I'll give you the right thing and I'll do it for you. So that's it.
So to summarize now,
yeah,
because we've chopped a lot of time.
Yeah.
But to summarize, right? On one hand, if you are a young Nigerian, whether you have your own small business or you are doing a 9-to-5, whatever, but if you are making like 150k ish per month, don't even think of the island.
Don't. My advice, don't
even think of the island, because it's going to be too expensive for you.
Yeah.
Also, mainland, they are everywhere. On the island, there are different category of places, and the prices vary, etc. Long story short,
same with mainland
as well. Long story short is that there are a lot of nuances and context in that. If you are going house hunting in Lagos, just know that everywhere is different and the rules are different.
Earlier you realize that
exactly
better for you.
Exactly. So that's on one hand, right? Then on another hand is like, before you set out to look for a house, you should do some research.
Do some research. Ask people
and find out how.
Don't just go straight
or
to
listen
the
to podcasts like this.
You know,
so that you can get
I hope
good
this
information.
Will help them a lot.
You get. Then, on your side, right, as the agent, right, it's not easy.
It's not easy. People don't know what it takes for me. Sometimes I'll post the house and they'll be like, no kitchen. Where's the kitchen picture? Look at the toilet that is looking, and they don't know what it takes for you to even get to a location and get the pictures of the house. It's because we are now in a digital world. A lot of agents, will you go and meet Jideta and tell them to send you pictures? Who are you? Do you understand? They will even tell you to come to their office first. Then from their office, they will now drive to where the location is. But me, I know they do that one. You don't know what it takes me to go under the sun to get pictures for you, to post it online, so that everything go smooth. I can easily just type a brief and put it there. If you are interested, come for inspection. But I don't make it look that way. I will still go my way out to go and get pictures, get all of this. Then no go give me my credit. I go still come there, But then a lot of negative comments have helped my business. Shout out to the negative people. You know, you come to my comments section, you say a lot of trash on my property posting, and we are in a society now that negativity sells a lot. A lot of people will see those negative comments. That will prompt them like, let's look at it, let's ginger, so that then too they can say their own negative comments. But you don't know that it's exposing me. It's
It's more
exposing me. A
eyeballs.
lot of people will see it and they will know that okay, this one might be one of. Let's check others. Then they will start seeing good
And
things.
then they'll start seeing
they will
other
contact
stuff.
me. But what if I post and they say, hey, this is nice. Nobody will know what to do. They'll be like, nice as usual. So sometimes
Strategy.
Sometimes-
give them something
Sometimes
to
it's
talk about.
strategy.
Sometimes bad PR is also good PR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Do you know one
I
thing?
posted something yesterday. Sorry for cutting you short. I posted something yesterday on my page. I said, I'm not bragging. A couple of celebrities have gotten houses for me, and people you know. So I was like, a celebrity DM'd me yesterday. So I was just laughing about it, and it was like, and I was like, who know they my DMs? I posted that like, who know they my
Humble
DMs?
brag.
And someone from
He's
nowhere
agent
just
DodoKunle.
came and said, it's bad for business, bro. This is bad for business, bro. And I'm like,
What the fuck do you think you are?
I don't understand. You are my DM. You are not. I put that so that they go even look who is this guy.
It's not prestige now.
Who is this guy
People
with
self know say it shall be-
the
it shall be your work.
see.
Yeah.
Then you'll be forcefully to come to my DM.
Audacity.
You
Yeah.
get so
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
it basically.
I just wanted to say that one thing that I picked out from this that was like that blew my mind. I didn't know this before, and I don't think a lot of people know this. But when they listen to this podcast, they will find that out that like Ikeja is legendary money.
Yeah,
Ikeja is
Ikeja is
legendary money.
Legendary
As-
money, man.
Like you would
He-
literally break
there
the
is
bank.
what
to get
Yoruba
a
people
place
call
there. It's
Ibu
interesting.
Owo. Ibu Owo is Lekki money. But there is what they call Owo Apekanuko.
That your
don't
mouth
know.
will be like.
You know, when you are calling the figures, your
As in-
mouth go dey twist
go dey
as in,
twist.
oh my lord. Oh my lord. You understand? So
Screaming.
so that is it.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of money in Ikeja. Because there was this day, I think 3 days ago, a lot of people on my WhatsApp status don't know that I do real estate stuff. Some people don't know. Because trust me, I think part of what makes me sell more, I don't portray myself as an agent.
Really?
I just go as a normal, usual guy.
Okay, like when you go to
Your Twitter says
people's
otherwise. Okay.
houses.
Yeah.
Like when you go for
I'm
showings.
not I'm talking of
Okay, personally.
personally.
Oh, okay.
Personally,
social media.
outside social media, you won't know that I'm a real estate agent because I don't know what they do. Our real estate agents, they have a common dressing, which doesn't make sense to me. So I make sure I clean myself well, I look well. When I meet clients, if they go no say, because trust me, a lot of clients feel because they have millions to rent house, they look down on agents. They talk to them anyhow. They just so when some clients are coming to meet me, I'll make sure I'm well dressed. I'm always well dressed anyways. I can never be caught on fresh.
Humble
Oh,
brag.
So I always make sure that they meet
We
me.
need to have an humble brag counter
you
on
know,
this episode.
I make sure they
man.
meet me in a
Jesus.
fresh way. So when they meet me, now their countenance on how they talk to me changes. They will now be talking because me too. I go
The way
because
you carry
sometimes
yourself.
when I want to go and meet clients, I go with my Uber driver. I'm not going with bike. I'm not dropping from bike. So when you see me come down from Uber, you know that na money I use come. So you know,
DodoKunle, does this mean that you don't rate me? Because a couple of years ago, I tried to get a place and you came in a bicycle.
I know you were going
The
to
only
say
thing- the only
this.
You came in a bicycle, but you
I
can
know
go
you were going
in
to say
Uber.
this. Yeah,
You don't rate me?
I
Life
rate
is
you.
hard.
I
The
rate
only
you,
thing I'm
but-
going to say is that as you guys have all heard him say by himself, all the
Yeah.
ladies just DM me, man. He has money,
Oh,
shoes,
no, whoa.
sugar
get
money,
money,
sugar daddy material.
I feel like
alright?
post 3 days ago that really bust my head. Someone posted, he said, please, can someone tag me to that popular real estate agent?
Mad.
I'm like 20 people just tagged me, and I'm like,
Mad.
am I really popular? So I put it on my WhatsApp status, and some people were messaging me like, are you an agent? Now who no, you get?
Yes, sir. That's
So
it. You guys have heard it. We have the
Such
most
an-
popular real estate agents in Lagos
Yeah.
on the
Not
podcast
just the-
today.
Not just the most popular, the most honest. Like,
Yeah.
And the
it's
most,
not,
you know,
to be
it
honest.
will not jidate you.
I no do.
please, we are going to cut that part out. So,
Off your mic.
Sorry,
Off your
I
mic.
want to say you will not scam
Off
me.
your
Nah,
mic.
my team
Off
is
You
your
like
won't
back
mic.
scam
sponsorship.
you. He's very
Off your-
honest.
off your mic.
He'll tell you the way it is. This
Yeah,
one is
yeah,
actually
I'll tell
very
you the way it is.
Yeah,
interesting.
so
I love
this-
it.
thank you so much for
Yeah,
joining
yeah,
us
yeah,
on the
yeah.
podcast. We've
Thank
learned
you.
so much, and we know that all our listeners, when they're going to be listening
I
to
cannot
this,
wait for people to listen to this because, like, the germs, like let's say germs. Hey God!
the germs.
Yeah.
Oh my God, gemstones.
Yeah. Please let me
The
tell.
gem
Let me.
that
Let me.
sorry,
Okay,
Jerry,
go ahead.
the
Go ahead.
gem that DodoKunle has dropped on this episode, like, I'm trust me, you can't hear it anywhere else. Like, these real estate
Exclusive.
agents will not be honest with you. Like, they will not tell you all the things that you're
Yup.
here today. So
Yup.
yeah.
Exclusive. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us on
You
podcast
see, if
today.
you chop live, no matter how you chop live, make you no forget to the chop do.
Oh, shit!
That-
You heard it from the
Sign
man
out.
himself. As always, remember to follow us on IG at the Shrine Pod, on Twitter at the Shrine Pod, or send us an email at the Shrine Podcast at gmail.com. As usual, my name is Akindare.
My name is Jemima. And
DodoKunle on Twitter at
Agent DodoKunle.
wonderful. Make sure you hit him up for all your real estate needs.
DodoKunle at agent_DodoKunle. That's
Agent_DodoKunle. Dodo is spelled DODO. Kunle is spelled KUNLE. Thank you guys so much. It's been a
thank you so
wonderful
much.
episode. We'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Adios.